Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make a piece of paper with a floral design in it. And we'll be doing these in my upcoming workshop. So if you actually want to give this a try, make sure to register on my website, megblack.com. So I'm just going to couch this sheet of paper, all right? Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate. Hey everybody, Meg Black from Meg Black Studio, and I'm going to demonstrate how to make a sheet of paper with this floral design. And you can use any kind of plastic stencil that you can get in a craft store or on Amazon or something like that. So I'm putting the design right onto my mold, and then I'm going to put this way. I think it kind of goes this way. And then I'm going to put the decal on top of it. All right, so you can see how it's centered right into the mold and decal. This is called couching. I'm going to couch my sheet of paper, and you can see where the solid areas are, the pulp is a little bit thinner. Because it's kind of thin, I'm actually going to try to fill in some areas with some pulp, just to make sure that I get a full sheet here. All right, very good. And now I'm going to lift the decal and flip it, which is called couching. All right, flip it, and I'm going to remove the mold from it. I usually put it over on the edge of the trough, and then I'm going to use a much smaller felt to try to get some of the water out of it. And when I lift it up, you'll see that really nice floral pattern right in the felt. I'm going to leave it there to dry. I'm not going to press it, because if I press it, I'll lose the pattern. And when I dry, I'm going to have this beautiful sheet of paper that will have that pattern in it. You could frame it. You could put it in a window, you know, so the light will shine through it. You could paint on it. You could paint the flowers into it so that it's more, you know, it's more evident. So that's what we're going to be doing in my workshop. And I hope you can join us, because I think there's a lot of uses you can use for something like this. So thank you for your attention. Okay, so hi everybody, Meg Black from Meg Black Studio, and you can see here I have what once was a lovely bouquet of flowers, and they kind of gotten a little bit droopy, so I'm going to throw the petals into my pulp and make paper with flower petals in it. And this is a great way to, you know, to use flowers that are starting to get wilted. And the paper is beautiful. So you can use it to send thank yous. For example, let's say you have a bridal shower or something, and you have people giving you all these lovely gifts, and you've got flowers at your bridal shower. Okay, great. Making the paper, the thank yous for the gifts, and incorporating the flowers from the shower into the thank you cards is just really a nice way to send the thank yous. I've also done it for funerals. You know, people give a lot of flowers at funerals. And, you know, afterwards the flowers, you know, they start to fade. And so you can send the thank you for the flowers with the flower petals in it. And I've done that a few times. It's very touching. People really respond to getting thank you notes for their flowers they brought to the funeral. And the thank you cards actually have the flowers in them. So I'm just going to use a few. You don't have to use much. I actually like using the center of the flowers, like the you know, the stamens or what. I'm not a florist, so I don't know the names of these things. But there, I think that's plenty. Okay, I'm going to set this aside. And now I just take my mold and decal. This is a cotton abaca mix pulp with a little bit of sizing in it. You can buy the pulp at Carriage House. You can buy the pulp at Twin Rocker or Arlo Grummer. There's different places you can buy pulp. So I've just cooched the sheet. You see me, I dip it in to the pulp and then I flip it. This is called cooching, when you flip the paper, and you can see just how beautiful that is with the flower petals. All right, so I'm going to do one more here. So I have a mold and a decal, and then I'm going to dip it into the pulp. You can see the flower petals. I've got maybe a few more flower petals here than I would like. I don't really need all that many. You know, you want to, probably my ratio is a little bit heavy at this point. And then flip it, and there you go. And I also have a mold and decal that creates the envelope. I'm going to just show you that. All right, so here's the envelope. And if you look at it like that, you can see how it's going to fold over. All right, and that will go on top of the mold. I have actually a slightly bigger mold, so that when you flip it and then it dries, it will become the envelope. Okay, perfect. And here are samples of the mold and decal. You can see this is the envelope. You can see how it lines up with the mold here. And then here's the card that has the dried flowers in it. So it's really quite lovely. I'd love to have you join me for a paper making workshop where we will make this. And we'll make flower petal stationery. We'll make the stationery with the raised flowers in it that we've made with this mold, where the flower pattern comes through. And I hope to have you join us. So go to megblack.com and click register, and we'll see you at the workshop. Thank you.